people just kind of want to hear it, I guess. I've had at least 4 or 5 people bring it up. Like, have you done an episode on that? And I was like, no.
Because we can do the Marvel one tonight. I still haven't watched Thunderbolts yet, but I did want to at least get something on wax.
Is mediocre. There you go. I watched the movie for you.
You said that last time, but like, oh well.
It was okay.
Okay. Damn. I had high hopes. Hang on, I'm trying to turn up.
Oh, don't have high hopes.
He
says he has high hopes for Thunderbolts.
I have hopes. I don't have high hopes.
You can tell the people that wrote it didn't know how to write a movie. There was a lot of here I'm going to now show you instead of just telling you.
Versus just actually
like using story beats and like movie tricks. It's like he's sad. Now I'm gonna give you a 15-minute scene about why he's sad instead of just being like he's sad.
Yeah.
And then dropping the lore in the background. Again, not bad, but not Guardians of the Galaxy 3 good.
Okay. I haven't watched that yet, so that's still my next.
You haven't watched Guardians 3?
I have not, no sir.
Oh my god.
You're so far behind.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
2 effing idiots.
Man, the last 3 days has been at its worst. And I mean, it's from sun up to sundown. Like, I wake up to get ready for work. He's up all the fucking time shouting at some bullshit. I come home from lunch, from work, it's fucking at it again here. But, now the girls are up. My mother-in-law's watching the kids. And it's like, bro, from sun up to sundown. I just opened the door. He popped up. I opened the door. I said, listen, if this is the version you're going to be, if you're going to be a royal asshole over this, it's time to uninstall because it's Roblox. It literally is Roblox. You're not sitting here and playing for a grand championship, grand finals. Like, it's literally just a fucking game, and you shouldn't be that degenerate for something that you're trying to find enjoyment in.
I mean, I can't talk. I used to play Modern Warfare.
True, but it's at least like, did you have someone reel you back in when you were at your worst?
Well, I mean, I was always just fucking around. I didn't care.
So, that's my thing. It's like, there are a lot of things that I do let slide, but then there's like, I also have to be mindful, like, hey, like, you're 15, 16, you have, younger siblings. So those bad habits, trickle down. Like, they pick up some of the things you say, which then I don't need, like, my 4-year-old being a fucking echo chamber. Like, so, and it's more destructive than it is like, hey, like, just actual gamer stuff. It's one thing, like,
yeah, the last thing you need to hear is your little 4-year-old being like, take that fat.
Yeah, that part. She already bros me all the time, and it's like, bro, like, don't bro me. Like, like,
you say bro all the fucking time. That's your fault.
I know, but like, she's like, bro, and I'm like, don't bro me, but bro, I'm like, don't know, you don't know me. What is up, everybody? We are back at it again with another episode of the 2 Effing Idiots podcast, asterisk, trademark pending. It's your boy BigPoppaETJ with the homie
Smog the Wise,
and we are back at it again. We got some good reception from the last few episodes of the podcast. Is now officially on Spotify, so we're kind of switching things up a bit, getting you guys the audio experience first before the visual experience, and then kind of just get everything running up. And I know Smog was telling me behind the scenes that we were getting some feedback about some requests, so we're going to be the men of the people and fulfill that request. So today's episode is about This is you, Smog.
Stuff.
It's Marvel. We're talking about Marvel. I'm assuming mainly just the Marvel Cinematic Universe because I know we made a.
We can get deeper than that. I mean, I've been reading comics since I was a kid. Okay, I mean, first of all, if we're going to talk about Marvel,
yeah,
top 5 superheroes outside of the MCU. Top 5 Marvel superheroes.
Ooh, damn.
And Spider-Man counts because he's technically in the Fox.
Spider-Man counts, true, but still, I'd like to say if we're leading off with that, I still like Wolverine. I got introduced to X-Men, so I'm a Wolverine guy. I like Thanos after the one shot of Thanos I read a couple years back, kind of focusing on his origin story. That twisted psychology.
Oh, yeah, when he was murdered as a kid.
Yeah, it was a good read. So I have a better appreciation of Thanos. Damn, this one's tough for me. I do want to say Cap. I do like Cap. I like Cap mainly in the original Civil War. I thought he was done really well. His character was done really well. I loved how he became so destructive in his path to want to be right that he's like, nah. Like he was just willing to just be end all and just like he took that L on the chin because he saw himself being so destructive. I love that version of Cap. What else is a good one here? I'm trying not to throw in DC because I know I read a couple.
You guys noticed none of them are black yet?
Shut your ass up.
Ed could have said Luke Cage, Static Shock,
Domino. Static Shock is not Marvel. That's DC, dumbass.
I thought he was.
No.
I thought he wasn't either. I didn't think he was DC. I thought he was like Insignia or something like that.
No, that was a Warner Brothers IP, so I think they adopted him into Warner DC at some point. I know Warner Brothers distributed that, so normally when they do any type of comic superhero theme, it's within their own realm. I never see them ever do something that's not DC related. But we could always fact check that.
No, that's straight. So you're at 2.
I'm at 3. Okay, Luke Cage only because he beat Doom's ass over what, $200? It was $200. That shouldn't make me fun. That was a hilarious run, and I can't say Blade, but I can say Blade. Okay. Caveat. I like the introduction of Blade as kind of setting up like a modern cinematic universe, but I never was privy on the actual issues of Blade, so I never ever read an issues. But I like what Blade did to kind of be the birth child to all this, to what we have now as far as cinematic universe.
You talking about the original Blade movies? Well, yeah, that's because Wesley Snipes. One of my favorite things about the fucking Blade movies is the double kick. Did you ever see the second one where they spin around and kick, but they don't actually hit each other?
Mm-hmm.
They're just spinning around and kicking at each other.
Like, what the fuck? Like, please stop.
Oh god, I was
so good. I was arguing back to the scene like he gets shot by the cop. He's like, "Motherfucker, are you crazy?" Like,
"Motherfucker, you crazy?"
Like, both those movies from my childhood were like peak. The third one, meh. But Blade, I'll give Blade, Luke Cage, Cap, Thanos. Yeah, who's my first? Shit, I lost my first. Fuck, I lost my first. But yeah,
mine's easy.
What is your top 5?
The Scarlet Spider.
Okay.
AKA Ben Reilly. Omega Red is one of my favorite characters.
Ooh.
Oh my god, why am I wanted to say Cyclops, but it's not Cyclops. Oh my god. Colossus. Sorry.
Colossus, okay.
I knew it was a C. I was like,
It's either Colossus or Cable, one of the two.
Well, Cable is another one of my favorites.
Cable's dope.
And I'd probably have to say, if I'm gonna pull out a really obscure superhero here, his name is Forget Me Not.
Okay.
Forget Me Not is a part of the original X-Men group.
Okay.
But his power is that nobody can remember him. He is unperceivable.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so even Professor X has to like put a mental reminder in his brain like every 15 minutes that Forget Me Not even exists. Because if he's not in your direct line of view, you just forget that he exists.
That's great. Now, what's his level threat as far as like character? Like, I know.
Oh,
like,
he's just a dude. He's just a dude. He's just a dude who likes drinking, and but he saves the world all the time, and nobody knows because nobody can perceive him. So he's just this dude. He's hanging out. So there's one of my favorite runs is like they go through like all these crazy iconic X-Men scenes, and Forget Me Not's just like sitting in the background, like making sandwiches and shit, and talking to him. Like, it's like, yeah, well, hey, Wolverine, do you want a sandwich too? Like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like,
and that's one thing that I love about like Marvel as a whole. Like, you have such these iconic characters, and they create these weird hokey characters that do the most random shit to like save you from an omega level threat, or like you just have something obscure like Forget Me Not. You're like, what? They really like what were they smoking when they came up with this run here?
Who came up with Inside Out Man, whose ability is just his skin's invisible? What a shit superpower. Oh, what's his name?
Drugs. Had a lot of drugs.
Maggot? Is that his name? Yeah.
This weird name, Maggot?
Yeah, okay, so this is another black superhero that nobody knows about.
Marvel?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's from Earth 616 too. He's from Main Earth.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. He's from South Africa.
But he's an X-Men. Okay.
Found saved by Magneto. He's got two slug-like creatures that dwell in his gut that were the boy's digestive system. He's basically able to control them, and he can consume anything.
Okay. Ooh, that can work wonders.
Yeah. Maggot was on X-Force for a little bit. I'm almost positive.
He was ranked 100th and Let's Rank Every X-Men Ever list. That's crazy. Okay, that's not bad. See, from my exposure to like X-Men, I was always like, for me, like peak 90s was like my golden era for X-Men. Mainly because, you know, the show popped off here when we were young. And for me, my like actual like introduction to like what piqued my interest to like Marvel for me was a lot of the Marvel versus games by Capcom. So like Marvel versus Street Fighter, X-Men versus Street Fighter. So like for me, like Magnus became more peak for me. Magneto became more peak for me. Oh my god, you know,
Mega cool character design, dude. Look at that shit.
That man is smooth. That is smooth. That's a smooth panel. Is that Magnus in the back? That beast? Who's in
yeah. I think that's definitely Beast.
Okay, that's Beast there.
I don't know that they're 90s drawings, so you know everybody looks different. But yeah, man, like he's always been cool as shit.
Yeah, his design looks cool. Like that's what I love about, again, for me, like Marvel. And you know, it's when we kind of pivot to this Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know, for me early on in its inception, it was always like, you know, there's a potential that anyone can make it, not knowing about license and properties and movie distribution, right? So like for me, I feel like the MCU was pivotal in a certain, and in this modern era for film when it did come out here, because It was hit or miss. Like, this could have, set them. It could have, when it came to Iron Man and the first couple IPs they put out here, it could have set them back another decade, or we may have never gotten what we've gotten now. But also, like, I feel like because
they're doing that now with Iron Heart.
Which, listen, I have not seen Ironheart. I've heard mixed reviews. My wife, the show is doing what it's supposed to do, as far as
be terrible.
No, by capturing the casuals to get them glued into a Marvel show, because I know that's one thing that you mentioned, that you haven't watched any of the Marvel shows, and I've only watched a good portion of them, the ones that mattered. I thought that mattered, but there's right now the MCU's in this weird disconnect. They don't have an identity right now since Thanos.
They don't have a direction because they got rid of Kang.
No, I felt like they still didn't have a direction with Kang either. I felt like they put all their eggs in a basket with Thanos, and they built everything up with Thanos. That once the eggs got loose, you couldn't top what they were able to do. And even with what they managed to do in the realm of them trying to highlight an era, but also pay homage to what kind of got them started. I mean, as much
started the most boring story ever. Say introducing one of the most boring stories ever with one of the most boring characters.
Who's that?
Century.
Listen,
I'm Superman, but better. Shut up, Century. Get the fuck off the screen.
Right now, and again, that's alluding to Thunderbolts here, and Thunderbolts, I guess, ends up turning into the New Avengers. That's what the whole gimmick is, right? Is like setting up.
No. The whole gimmick is that they suck so much ass that no one wants them to be the New Avengers. And there's another team formed that people are now considering the New Avengers. And so, in the end, there spoilers for the ending scene. The secondary, completely non-important fucking closing scene. So it's not really spoilers, it's just more of information.
Yeah.
At the very end of the movie, they're trying to like license Avengers with a Z. because they're losing the Avengers license because nobody wants them to be the Avengers because they suck.
Okay. So now it gives me more reason to watch it. Man.
It's a good movie. I won't call it great. I won't call it overly funny. I will call it, if you have free time,
watch it.
And you want to watch a decent movie, you can watch Thunderbolts.
Okay.
If you go in expecting anything else besides that,
be let down.
You'll be extremely let down.
Well, guys, here's my question here, because you mentioned top 5 characters. What's your top 5, as from what you've watched, your top 5
from the cinematic universe?
Yeah, MCU, yeah.
God, I'm so tempted to say none of them. They've just ruined so many good characters. Like, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Like the guy that's supposed to be able to adapt to anything that they kill in the X-Men movies.
Oh, Darwin, yeah.
Darwin is such a great character. Like literally when the universe is being erased, he stops existing in the universe, but somehow he dies from Onslaught. Okay, whatever. Like, the worst version of Onslaught I've ever seen, actually. That's that dude playing Onslaught? I think he was Onslaught, right? The guy throwing the beams.
No, it was. What is his name? It's not Onslaught. He doesn't serve as Onslaught. He is fucking Magnus's like trainer. He has a run. They do a story about him in the comics.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Onslaught would be a good storyline, so they're not going to do that.
No. Why would we do an Onslaught?
Because why not? Why not? Why not? We're getting alternate universe Silver Surfer. Why not get Onslaught in there? Shia LaBeouf, dude, are you kidding me? Like,
Listen,
we haven't even done him right, and yet we're already replacing him.
Sebastian Shaw, there we go. Who went under like another alias. That was Kevin Bacon's character in First
I
Class.
still can't believe they actually got fucking Kevin Bacon to be in that goddamn movie.
Listen, I enjoyed First Class as far as it being like a breath of fresh air. Again, I was always like optimistic. I was like, okay, you might as well just try it and see what happens. Again, the Darwin shit was a little annoying, but like the character that played Darwin, they gave his ass a standing ovation for his role in Superman because he's Mr. Terrific or some shit like that. I didn't realize he's Mr. Terrific, but
and apparently he gets all the cool scenes over Superman. Which is why everybody was like, "Yeah, Mr. Terrific is dope."
Now he is, because hey, we fucked it up so bad. Now, why am I okay? Sorry, but no. So you're X-Men First Class ish. No, what's your top 5?
Okay, sorry, I had to talk shit about that.
Go over it.
Fucking terrible scene. Oh man, this is hard from the MCU. Okay, so pre-Avengers Hulk. So like Edward Norton Hulk.
Okay, you better not say Eric Bana's Hulk. I would end this fucking call now, bro.
Edward Norton Hulk was fantastic.
I paid actual money to see that hot doo-doo garbage movie, and I was like, why?
Do the animated movies count? Like Spider-Verse?
Go ahead, yeah.
Not Miles. Noir Spider-Man.
Okay.
One of my favorites. The fact that we got Nick Cage to do a Spider-Man.
Awesome.
fucking perfect.
Cinema.
It's exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna have to give a shout out to OG Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
If we're counting, since Spider-Man's now officially a part of the MCU.
Yeah, it counts now.
Tobey Maguire. So that's 3. The First Class dude who played Magneto.
Okay, Fassbender. Okay.
Yeah. Was that Michael Fassbender?
Yeah, he was really good.
Okay. Fantastic Magneto.
He was really good. We had really good Magnuses. I can't complain. Like Patrick Stewart or no? Ian. I thought Ian did a really good job as Magnus.
Oh, I got my last one. Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Yes. Oh God! Oh my God!
We're about to make a name for ourselves, hey boy.
That movie was something. I didn't know what to think of it going in, but I'm like, listen, this is probably, if you went in going and wanting to have a good time, like, you got it with Deadpool 3. I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Things was they'll never reboot Blade. I'm the only Blade.
Oh my God, the scene where they fucking destroy Johnny Storm. Oh my God. And fucking Deadpool thinks his cap or some shit. Like, oh my God.
He's gonna do the superhero landing. Watch.
That movie was just such a it was a love letter to like Fox Marvel, but at the same token, like, oh God, like it had the stank of the Disney Marvel touch to it. So
it's the best of both worlds when it came, because you got the over the top action that all the Fox Marvel movies had, but you also had a cohesive storyline.
Yes,
which not a single fucking Fox movie had. So
thank you, Disney.
Thank you, Disney, for giving them semi-competent writers to be like, hey, let's combine these two things.
Yeah.
The Backstreet Boys opening.
Perfect. Oh my God,
Perfect.
Oh my God,
we're back again.
No, and it was NSYNC.
Was it NSYNC?
It was NSYNC. Yes.
They changed their fucking music video on YouTube to be the Deadpool thing. Like after that,
get the fuck out of here. Now I have to go on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still that, but yeah, they did.
That is dope. That movie's the reason why my kids know bye. And I hate that getting older, like we have to have those like humbling moments. Like fuck. Why?
Shout out to, oh my god, neither one of us said Hugh Jackman is
It's
Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah. I said Wolverine, but I didn't say specifically who. But yeah, Hugh Jackman had. Oh, okay. So he was amazing
honestly,
in the movie.
I want to shout out to the little girl who played X-23
Yeah,
in Logan.
Yeah, that movie made me actually cry. That was, I mean, like an actual movie from beginning to end. You're like, damn, this
that's
hurt
cinema.
me.
That's cinema. Like that was, especially when they were dealing with the something that a lot of people deal with in their life. You know,
yeah.
The dealing of an old person.
Yeah, and the fact
that powerful,
like that was like really like this the strongest mutant in the world that has Alzheimer's and like has no control. Like that is a scary scenario to be in, and I loved how they did it, and it just I mean I liked how they tied it into Deadpool, and you were like, okay, I get it, but like fuck, like had that been Hugh Jackman's last run, I would have been okay with it. Like I know the Disney money's the Disney money, and you're gonna take that check 10 times out of 10 if it's in front of you. But
yeah,
and I like
he'd be fucking dumb not to.
So and
hey,
now
you want $500,000 or $500 million to come back and play him for 6 movies?
Yes. Sure, why not? I'm not gonna say no. So, and I'm glad that this version of Logan was something that didn't relate to anything that was set up here to prior universes. So I loved how they were able to kind of semi retcon that out, but still give you that pure like Wolverine essence. I like that this was a more aggressive version of like Logan.
I would love for them, now that Spider-Man, like if they want to do some more recognizable hero movies, we need a Blade movie, we need a Spider-Man movie, we need a
correction, we need a Blade movie with a proper script. I don't know why we're now in
just
year
bring
3.
back Wesley Snipes. Just bring back Wesley Snipes. He clearly can still play the fucking role.
He could,
just give me old Blade. Give me old Blade and have Blade set up in a different fucking universe by himself, so we can have a Blade versus fucking Spawn movie before Michael J. White and Wesley Snipes get too goddamn old. All right. I am ready for DC and Marvel to start doing crossover movies. Neither one of your universes are worth a shit. Stop pretending that people care. It's been 20 years, motherfucker. Give me my What If comics. I want to see Storm and Static go at it against something.
That is such a licensing nightmare that I don't think.
How is it a licensing nightmare? All they have to do is not be douchebags to each other.
Because Warner Brother has to give up their power, which I don't think they'll ever fucking do in their life. Like,
no, they'll do it. Look, DC has managed to cross over with Marvel multiple times in the animated universe. They've done it. They can do it again. They just haven't done it in live action.
Now,
and I think
could James Gunn be that bridging gap to say, hey, let's
absolutely not.
Like
James Gunn is too scared to even make a good Superman movie.
You're saying Superman is bad?
I'm saying it's not. It's still not
where it should be.
Superman.
Okay.
They're so scared to make him the Boy Scout fully. In every iteration of Superman that we have seen so far, it's never about truth and justice in the American way, which is what Superman is, not what he's about. That's who he is. Truth, justice in the American way. But
you also have to understand that like sadness sells, Like you have darkness sells in a character, so like I'm tired of seeing
Don't
it.
make Superman movies.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not a dark character.
Yeah,
If you want a dark Superman, give me Under the Red Sun.
yeah.
Like what they have the
You
template
can't
for
have
all these
you
dark
can't have
ass
that
movies.
Russian propaganda out there. Fuck no. You think they're
This is
gonna
the perfect time.
No,
This is literally the perfect time
not
to
in
make
this
Under
climate.
the Red Sun.
I mean, I would love to see this one too, but not in this fucking climate. I mean,
Come on, I want Comrade Superman to kill Stalin. Don't forget, he kills Stalin in that movie.
Listen, if you want to get if I want Injustice Superman, excuse me, I want as much as
Well, they have to set up a DCU for Injustice Superman.
Yes,
because spoiler alert from anybody that doesn't know, the Joker has to kill Lois Lane first.
He does.
So,
but listen, I think it would tell itself. The animated Injustice movie was absolutely horrendous. I don't know what Warner Brothers is thinking putting that out here, but the actual initial core story, and especially in the issues of Injustice, like Injustice Year One, like Injustice made me hate Wonder Woman to the point where like I can't stomach reading her or seeing her anymore because it was just such a shit character she turned out to
Batman
be.
v Superman made me want to literally swallow a bullet. Why did you say Martha? Why did you say that name?
Like, oh my gosh. No, I think Injustice Superman would be probably like the perfect way. If you're gonna lean into the dark side of Superman and make him a villain, use that archetype.
Yes, also, I'm aware we're talking about DC in a Marvel episode, but unfortunately,
yeah,
we're huge nerds.
So, yeah, sorry about that caveat. Huge.
So actually, my favorite Marvel superhero. No. Shit. My favorite DC superhero is Luke Skywalker. If you guys don't know, DC has been distributing the Star Wars comics since the 70s.
Oh, that I didn't know that. I did not.
Yeah, the Dark Horse comics.
Dark Horse is under Warner on DC?
Yeah.
Okay. That I don't know.
What do you think DC stands for?
Dark Comics?
Dark Horse Comics, man.
No way. Sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse my ignorance here. No way.
It's Dark Horse. Yeah, it's Dark Horse. It's Dark Horse Comics.
Hang on.
I mean, I know I'm right.
Detective Comics? No. I know that's Batman.
I know they own Dark Horse.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Dark Horse? No, I thought it was. I know they.
Oh, apparently
they're their own entity.
No, they're still their own entity. I swore DC bought them.
No, I knew Dark Horse did Sin City. I didn't know they did.
They also did Hellboy and Mask.
Okay.
They did Mystery Men. Wait, Mystery Men is a Dark Horse comic. I only throw knives and I don't throw knives. I only throw forks and spoons.
Yeah.
You've never seen Mystery Men?
No, wait a minute.
The black guy who can only turn invisible if everybody's not looking at him. Ben Stiller plays Mr. Furious. He's just a guy who gets really, really mad.
I feel like I've seen this movie in. Oh my god.
Apparently, that's a dark. I apologize, guys. I swore DC stood for Dark Horse Comics.
Wait, Paul Rubin's in this movie? William Macy's in this movie?
Yeah.
I feel like I've either repressed Hank Azaria's in this movie.
Dude, it's one of the best movies ever. Literally, the guy in the turban, he only throws forks and spoons.
That's Hank Azaria. Oh my god, Kel Mitchell's Invisible Boy.
Yeah.
No fucking way. Eddie Izzard or hey, wait, so question, okay, sidebar. I know Eddie Izzard's transitioning, but
No, he's not.
she is
She is.
She's going by Susie Eddie Izzard. Yes, she transitioned. I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Oh.
That caught me up by left field. Okay, get it, Susie.
Eddie Izzard has always been a cross-dresser. Are you sure? Because I'm on the IMDb right now, and it still says Eddie Izzard.
Hang on. Identifies as gender fluid, calls herself somewhat
Susie
boyish.
Eddie Izzard. So it's still
So they them.
It's still this. Yeah.
Kinda they them.
So
Okay.
we can still say Eddie Izzard.
Yeah. Okay. Respectfully. No, we don't mean no malice, but Praz from the Fugees. We have to watch this on a movie night, bro.
I haven't. What are you talking about?
I know. I know. We're gonna, bro.
You still have to watch Goon too.
We do have to watch Goon too. Dane Cook's in here. God damn it,
dude! It's one of the most loaded cast of all time.
One of those who's who the fuck put Michael Bay in this movie? What? The guy from Fast and Furious who played Han.
Dude, Artie Lang is in there.
Crazy.
Tom Waltz is there.
Cordon Bleu from High School Musicals in here? What?
CeeLo Green is in the goddamn movie.
Jennifer,
all right, like
Jennifer Lou. Wow, this will have to be our next movie night. Oh my gosh, I still can't beat Pee Wee Herman's in this movie. Rest in peace, Paul Rubin. But geez.
Oh my god! Please tell me you've seen Pee Wee Herman's death scene in fucking the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie. It's one of the best death scenes of all time.
The OG one.
Yes. He takes like 5 minutes to die. It's hilarious.
The OG one from the 90s, or the one.
Yeah. Yeah, the original movie that came out before the show. There was a movie before the show.
You know what's fucked? I've watched this movie 3 times in the last year, and I don't remember him being in it.
He's the vampire that dies, like that takes like 5 times to die.
Bro, I've watched this movie 3 times in the last year, and I don't remember him.
Wow, it's one of my favorite.
I don't remember him in the movie. That is crazy.
And then they have a discount 50-cent Praz.
He's from the Fugees. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but he looks like discount 50 cent in this picture.
Listen, the Fugees. Don't shit on the Fugees.
I'm not shitting on the Fugees. I'm sitting on his IMDb picture where he looks like discount 50 cent.
Listen.
Like we have 50 cent not at home, but at your cousin's house. Like we got 50 cent down the road if you pay an ice cream guy.
It's not Mountain Dew, it's Dr. Thunder. Some shit like that.
Dr. Thunder Pepper. Where did you get this? The Chinese market.
Oh, we've so deviated off the main goal.
Oh, when do we ever stay on the goddamn main topic?
Ever. But this is why I love this platform. I really do. No, but yeah, back to top 5. So you gave me kind of your spiff, your list. Man, okay.
No, so, we already picked one for you. You have to pick Hugh Jackman.
I do.
One of us has to say. One of us has to say Hugh Jackman.
So Logan is in there. I hate that I'm saying this. I enjoyed the Wolverine because I was waiting for a story of Wolverine of Logan in Japan. So I was hyped for it. I was let down by the movie.
It's a samurai robot.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh shit, we're getting Silver Samurai, and then I was like, no, it's just a fucking adamantium robot.
Who kind of vaguely resembles Silver Samurai.
Yes, which, oh my god, that movie was such a in retrospect, to how it ended was like, oh my god. I like the idea of Logan dying. I love the I love the like the. I was
Are you
talking
sure
about.
you like Logan? Because every time you talk about liking him, it's like, hey, because he died.
No, listen. I love the. I was talking about this with a coworker at work here. The beginning scene of Wolverine, where he's in the hole right before they bomb the shit at Hiroshima. Like, I would love a one shot of just either, you know, Hugh Jackman's character or Logan's character. Like, what were you doing before everything? Like, give us like a Civil War Logan,
Oh,
like
like old
like
man Logan.
like give us a movie where like, hey, like we know like don't give us like a like a screenshot or a snapshot of where you were in time. Like, I want to see like, hey, let's
You want
see.
Civil War Logan?
Yeah, let's see Bone Claw Logan, yeah, or let's see World War II Logan, because I thought that was not that scene was nice because you're like, oh,
You want an actual Weapon X movie?
I don't know if I want a Weapon X. I would love to just see him someplace in time that's not relative to the X-Men timeline, like have him have like no correlation to the X-Men at all, and it's just, hey, like,
You mean just like how I want Blade to have no correlation to the main MCU?
nope,
So we can do crazy ass shit like
It's
having him
it.
team up with John Constantine.
it's happening. Nope, it's gonna happen though. We gotta
We're getting a Constantine movie. Why did
Yeah.
none of us say Constantine? I
DC?
want to change one of my answers. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It counts. They did a Dark Justice League. They did a dark.
Are you sure he's
Yeah, they did a Dark Justice League. Yeah, they put out an animated movie. It's like, I think it's Dark Justice League Dark. It's him, Batman. Who is the magician, the female magician? I forgot her name.
Santana.
Santana. Yep, she's in it.
You're right. DC. God.
Yep.
You know the problem is I like
Crossovers.
Marvel individual heroes.
Yeah.
I like Marvel stories, like the overarching stories, better than I like a lot of the DC overarching stories.
Mm-hmm.
But as characters, DC has so much more interesting individual, well-written characters.
Yes.
Like Constantine.
Yes.
Like Dr. Fate.
Yes.
Like Santana and Swamp Thing.
Yep.
And things like that.
Red
and
Hood.
as much as I love, Jason Todd, dude. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
listen,
I
went
really killed him in the 90s.
Listen,
We killed him.
Yeah, we did. We all did.
We all by not voting to save his life, we killed him.
Yep.
So like,
which is why I love when they did the DC 51 reset, because I was so intrigued by the initial like Red Hood issues, like Red Hood 1 through, like, I brought it up to like Red Hood like 6, and I was like, okay, this is nice, because I wanted to see Jason Todd just kind of get him out of that limelight as like, hey, like, I love the vigilante side of him and him being a fucking badass compared to Nightwing and fucking dipshit ass Damian Wayne. I love Damian, but I hate Damian at the same time because he's
one of the most boring part of the Bat family. Like,
he's a nepo baby. He's a fucking nepo baby. That's what it is. He's so boring. This is my God, because he's a nepo baby. This is my God-given right. My mother is part of the fucking what is it? The League of Assassins. My dad's fucking Batman. Tala is his mother. Ra's al Ghul is his grandfather. I know. That's why, like, he's such it comes off as boring because he's a fucking stuck up nepo baby. That's what it is, and he's written that way for a reason. That's why I love it, because he's like, you just want to punch him in his fucking face the entire time. You're like, come on, man, just give me one chance in a dark alley. Just win. Who was the next? Who was after Jason Todd for Robin?
The chick. Wait, are you talking about canonically?
Yeah, because it was Dick, it was Jason. Then
Dick Grayson comes back.
He does as Nightwing.
No, I mean, he comes back as Robin for a bit.
No, he comes back as Batman initially. Batman goes missing. He comes back as Batman, and then he's like, I can't.
No, Batman dies, quote unquote. All the Robins in order.
Yeah.
Jason Todd. Yeah, Carrie Kelly.
Carrie Kelly.
That's the one that Tim Drake.
Tim Drake's the one that's not really interesting. Tim Drake is Teen Titan fucking Robin, right?
Tim Drake is the one who becomes he's the one that gets turned into Joker in Batman Beyond.
Drake? Tim Drake?
Almost
No.
positive. It wasn't implanted in. It was one of the Robins.
Something I remember. Something happened. You sure it wasn't Todd?
No, definitely wasn't. Tim Drake.
Because Tim Drake is Teen Titans Robin. That I know. Batman Beyond.
Yeah, it's Tim Drake.
How did he do that?
The Joker implanted something inside of him when he captured him. That basically, when the Joker died, he became the Joker.
Okay. That was the movie, right? Or that was the movie. Yes, it was. I heard some interesting things about this movie. There's an uncut version. This movie was like in some weird limbo because of
talking about when he beats him to death. Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Because it was. I remember watching like a whole 30-minute thing about it.
Oh, I forgot about Red Robin.
Red Robin. That's Tim Drake, right?
I think that's when he comes back.
Yeah, he gets older. Yeah, I love this movie. Marvel.
And Carrie Kelly is the one who helps Batman beat Superman.
Yes, that's in the future. That's the original. That's the original Batman versus Superman. That's the original Batman. Yes.
Bro, that was one of the best DC movies of all time.
That was.
I just want you to remember, I'm the man who made you bleed. Bam, bam, bam.
Like. That's how I like my Batman, just short and chunky. Like that's how that's why I like Wolverine too. Like I just want Wolverine just stout, short, just puffy for no reason.
4'2" Wolverine. I want tiny Wolverine.
Just in a metal fucking suit, man. Fucking man. I love how this
Dick Grayson founded the Teen Titans. Dick Grayson.
But like the actual Teen Titans show we have on TV is Tim Drake. That's Tim Drake.
Are you sure?
Yep, Tim Drake. But to kind of counter off of your point, you're correct as far as the difference between Marvel and DC. DC has so many iconic characters and compelling stories for their characters, versus when it comes to Marvel, it's the sum of their parts. None of them are when you think of Wolverine, for instance, Logan, you can't help it but not tie him to the X-Men.
Oh yeah, because where would Logan be without things like his rivalry with Cyclops?
Yep.
And Iceman before they made him gay for no reason. That when they made Bobby Drake gay, I almost lost. Goddamn.
In the story or the movie?
The story.
Okay.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The dude who's been fucking Katie Pryde for 15 years in the comics is now suddenly gay.
Why? He went forward. I thought he was considered bi.
Is Bobby Drake Iceman gay?
He should be bi.
Canonically gay now.
Wait, what?
In a 2015 storyline, Jean Grey discovers through her telepathic powers a time-displaced younger Iceman is gay.
Of course, it's Jean that figures this shit out. Of course.
While the older version of Iceman always portrayed as straight, the revelation about the younger Iceman led to the first gay lead in a Marvel comic.
Okay.
He was the first openly gay superhero.
So they is it? Why were we trying to go progressive? It'd be one thing if you were like, hey, it'd
be one thing if they just made a new character. and they didn't take somebody who's been like literally a womanizing piece of shit for his entire life.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden is gay.
Hey,
like,
let's clean him up here and let's just make him gay. Like that's
that'd be like if
the
they made Gambit gay. Like they were the two biggest womanizers on the team.
Did you watch X-Men 97?
Yeah, well, I watched X-Men 97 and I watched the one in 97.
Yeah. The thing is, I feel like he's more androgynistic, but then he would be like gay. So like there's a scene when he and
Morph could have been gay. Make Morph gay.
Listen, they were given
He wants to fuck Wolverine.
Yeah, they were given in 97 there in X-Men 97, the show that came out for Marvel recently. I was getting some super weird vibes from both Morph and Wolverine. I was like, because they had a conversation where it's like, hey, you want to play tag or some shit like that. It was a very sexual undertone line that he morphed throughout him. I'm like, oh yes, here we go. We're trying to be progressive. But there's a specific scene in 97. It's right before Magnus comes back to say, hey, like I'm trying. It's right after, they open the will for Xavier, and Magnus comes in and is like, hey, like time out, like I'm back to inherit the school. But like there's a shot of Gambit, crop top short, the biker shorts, like giving like hella like bisexual vibes. Like I think if you flip them as bisexual, that'd be one thing because it kind of fits his look and how he carries off. But like turning him fully gay, I would have an issue with, because again, it stop. It's like
make new goddamn characters. Stop being lazy.
Yes. Like
stop being lazy.
Stop giving us shock value. Hey, did you know?
If you want to come out and say that Wolverine is pansexual,
I'd be okay with that.
Sure, whatever. The dude's been alive for like 300 years. He's probably bored.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Like he had to get to Japan somehow, and he probably was in North Korea.
He a lot of steaming. That's what I want. I want Wolverine's gay cruise movie.
Yeah, I don't think Disney can release that.
That's not the only bone you're gonna get tonight, bub.
It's gonna end up on the hub. I think I got downloaded the wrong Wolverine movie.
Download the wrong. You're adamantium cock.
You know what? There's probably a script out there somewhere saying that it had all the thousands of scripts that are out there.
This is the gay porn version of Wolverine.
I wonder if that's how they come up with storylines, is like, just in the industry, they just filter through all the bad scripts. Like, hey, you know what? This might work for us. Like, hey.
Well, Colossus is an openly gay superhero who was actually an openly gay superhero before Bobby Drake. He's always been gay, which is why he's one of my favorite heroes. Plus, he held up the house when Magnus goes to drop the house on the X-Men when he's trying to exterminate him. He sacrifices himself by holding up the house so all the kids can get out.
Nice.
Fucking badass.
Yeah.
But considering his entire body inside and out turns metal, I'm pretty sure he could handle Wolverine.
Oh god. Oh god.
Blit, take me, Wolverine. Suka Blit.
I feel like if you put your mind to it, you could probably get 200 pages done tonight on a script. Tonight.
Oh, I can make the gay Wolverine porn.
Oh, it has to be a
Gene Gangbang.
No, it has to be an effective theatrical release. Like, this has to show in 20 cities, bro.
Oh, easy. I'll show it in San Francisco.
Miami,
that's gotta be at least 20 cities. Atlanta. All the gay cities.
9 different theaters in Atlanta.
Just show it in all the gay cities.
You can probably show it in some areas in Pittsburgh here, because we're
New York.
They
love the gays.
Guys, I think my town is the leading birth rate of the lesbian coalition here. I swear.
This is just a random fact, but do you know where the highest lesbian population in Georgia is?
No.
It's in a town called Decatur, which, if you say it slow, sounds like Dick Hater. So all the lesbians here moved to Dick Hater. Da 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 da.
I can't with you. I can't with you. You give me another reason why I don't like Atlanta. Again, I'm an LGBTQ ally, but like, if that's your selling pitch for Decatur, then you need to go back to the think tank, sir. That is crazy.
My selling pitch is don't go to Decatur. It's a shithole. What the fuck? Don't go there.
Like, oh my god, where did you pull that random fact from?
It was when I was looking up. This is a long time ago. When I was looking up, like, Atlanta being the gayest black city.
Yeah,
it has the highest population of gay black people.
Per capita, per quota.
Yeah, per capita. Yeah, like, basically, because the most amount of black. I mean, Georgia has some of the most amount of black people. Period.
Yeah,
and then that just being that, we have the most gay black people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's basically what happened, and they were like, yeah, the highest lesbian populations in Decatur, and the gay populations in Midtown. Makes sense. I've been to Midtown, and it's pretty gay.
That math is mathing, right?
The math is mathing. Anyways, back to Marvel.
Back to Marvel. That was an awesome segue. You move from Marvel gay characters into lesbian population in Decatur.
Yeah, back to Bobby Drake. God damn it! Please stop fucking with Iceman. He was such a cool character before you guys made him lame. And I don't even mean the gay thing. Like, his powers are lame now. But make him cool again. I want to see Iceman, like, skating across the sky with. I want to see Iceman. What happened to Iceman?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
He had a shining. No, he didn't have a shining moment in that one X-Men movie.
He didn't do anything besides make out with Rogue. That lucky bastard of an actor.
No, he had a moment and. No, he died. Dude, he died. He died. No, he died in Days of Future Past. He died multiple times, actually.
Yeah.
He died multiple times.
We only give us Quicksilver again. Can we get Quicksilver back, considering that's one of Mystique's other kids?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Spoiler alert.
Can we acknowledge the fact that Magneto Magnus had kids? outside of Quicksilver? Outside of Quicksilver? Again, probably top 10 movie scene. Both times Quicksilver had his
dude, that time in a bottle scene where he's saving them from the explosion. I still go back and watch that every once in a while, just because that was such a well done scene, especially when he's like moving the bullets and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you. Oh my god.
Apparently he had a third scene like that too.
Who wrote the Flash movie? Because clearly they haven't seen that goddamn movie.
Yeah.
When they did that stupid fucking run. Oh my god.
Well, I was biffed by the fact that, like, Quicksilver had another moment like that where he stopped time, and it was probably from a shitty X-Men movie I probably did not watch, but I was like, the first two were good. I'm like, they couldn't have topped this one. And I think he ends up getting shot in the last one. Like, he actually finally ends up getting hurt when he fucking does it.
Yeah. But he's not really that fast. I mean, like, he's fast, but he's not even the fastest speedster in his own universe. You know what I really want? And again, I don't know how we craft this. I want a House of M type of event. If you really want to just fucking cleanse the bullshit in MCU, just have Scarlet Witch finally just say fuck it and just reset the universe herself. Like, House of M was such a good, again, going back to your point, Marvel has great moments in their history, in their timeline, where you're like, okay, the Civil War run, that was great. The actual initial Infinity Gauntlet run,
the Secret Wars run, you know, House of M.
Dude,
Run.
why don't we get a fucking like they're like we can't make any more Deadpool movies because we don't have a script for it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, why don't we get a Thanos Deadpool cross? Like they're such integral characters to each other. Where's Lobo? Where's like
Lobo's DC?
oh my god, sorry, not Lobo. Not Lobo. Where's the Heralds? I was thinking about
They were trying to introduce them in Eternals, I think is what their goal was. His brother shows up. His brother shows up at the end of Eternals. Spoiler alert.
I want all of the Herald. I want them to go through, and they should have done the Fantastic Four differently, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because as a fan of Marvel, I actually know who's been in the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
We should have introduced the Fantastic Four years down the road, like late. Like I want Spider-Man in the Fantastic Four. I want Wolverine in the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
I want the older Thing when he learns to control his powers there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, that would have been cool. I'm so tired of them trying to boot Reed Richards, what's her name?
Sue Storm.
Sue Storm. Like
yeah.
I'm so fucking tired of seeing these characters. They've already done 3 shitty movies with them. Do we really need a 4th okay movie?
Well, what they're doing is I guess because they lost the direction with removing the original King, I think they're trying to pivot back to it with Nathaniel Richards, because I guess Nathaniel Richards is supposed to be a Kang variant, and Nathaniel Richards is in this Fantastic Four movie. So I'm not sure what the outcome is going to be, because it looks like it's going to be an Omega level threat. It looks like it's like, okay, if this is your one shot at Fantastic Four and it's already an Omega level threat here, then this is going to be, you know, it's going to tie into what Avengers, whatever Doomsday is going to be. So
it's the one time they could have done the Hulk justice, though. They should have made the Hulk the Herald.
No, I think we're done with Hulk. I think Hulk has proved his usefulness at this point. Now with what he's morphed into, Bruce Banner or Bruce Hulk or whatever this shit is.
They turned him into Smart Hulk, and that's the weakest version of Hulk that's ever existed. The MCU Smart Hulk is even weaker than the comic Smart Hulk. Which doesn't even make any sense, because they learn to work together, and when they do that, that's supposed to be like perfect Hulk. He's supposed to have the strength of Hulk with the mind of Bruce.
I wanted World War III Hulk, which we never fucking got.
World War Hulk?
I wanted World War Hulk. Yes, I did, and I was so mad that we didn't get it. It was teased. It was teased.
It was a Hulk movie that was in a Thor movie.
It was teased. Yeah. Again, Marvel needs to stop. Again, yeah, that's the identity issue that they're having. I think they have a Thor issue. That's
they need to bring about Beta Ray Bill, dude.
Like Thor's boring. I hate saying it. Thor is boring. They tried with the first one. They tried with the second one, fell flat. They tried with the third one, which was flat too, because that was the World War Hulk. And I'm like, okay, I'm only in it because I'm waiting to get World War Hulk, and then it leads us right into Avengers Infinity Wars. That's the only purpose it had. And then the fourth Thor movie was just
more about Christian Bale than it was about Thor.
Yeah, you're like, damn, I want more of his character. I want more of him than I wanted of Thor. And like, I know Marvel right now is, I guess the overall theme right now, you know, was because we had this Omega level moment that kind of capped off an era. You know, we're trying to lead into this changing of the guard, but no.
Okay.
You're sorry. We have this changing of the guard. So like, sorry.
Who do you think it's gonna be though? Like,
the problem is, what's hurting MCU is they probably knew about Chadwick Boseman dying. So like, you know, having the Black Panther mantle pass on to someone else, I know they were gearing up for that. That's one exception. But like, And same with Captain America. So like their intentions were really good going in. I don't think it was executed because the projects they put out didn't really fit into their mold. Like they were trying to dabble into the multiverse and they just fell flat. Like they put out WandaVision, which again had high hopes. And I had high hopes on as far as like, again, understanding like playing on the concept of Scarlet Witch losing her mind and creating this alternate universe for herself to cope. That was the only reason why I was going into it, because I understand this is not the first time a story of Scarlet Witch is being told like this. So how far in the Marvel?
A way shittier version of
Planet
M.
House of M.
Yeah, House of M. That's all it was. It was a way shittier, way dumber version of House of M. Yeah. They should have just done House of M, so they could have finally introduced the Inhumans.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want the Inhumans. I want oh my god, why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden?
They did a show about it. They tried to do a show about it. It fell flat.
Yeah, but who's gonna watch a show about a bunch of characters they don't know?
They
That's
don't.
what I'm saying. Like,
that's why and that's what's Marvel's problem. That's what Disney's problem right now is you guys have so many IPs to choose from that you don't know how to make it marketable for casuals to say, hey, why should I watch an Ironheart? Why should I watch an Inhumans? Hey, why should I watch Agatha? You know why? Like all these obscure characters. If they watch that show, like why should I care? You know, or hey, why am I watching a Secret Invasion movie? Oh my god, don't fucking remind me because they fucking ruined the scroll. But like, hey, why should we be interested in the scroll? They fucked that up. That was probably my exclamation point with Marvel was, hey, you had one chance to do the scroll right and you fucking fell flat on your face because you gave us a hodgepodge of fucking bullshit. If you were gonna do the Fantastic Four, you should have held on to the scroll until then, but you fucking didn't and you fucking ruined it.
Oh, the Super Scroll?
Yeah, the scroll. Yeah, they fucked it up. Oh my god. They fucked it up properly.
Going back to Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther there's something about that movie that's always kind of irritated me.
Mm-hmm.
Is Killmonger has single-handedly ruined all black hairstyles in video games for the past like 10 years.
Coogler talked about it. It's the fucking Killmonger haircut.
It's the Killmonger haircut.
I hate it.
Every black character now has to have the Killmonger haircut in every game.
Just
a random tidbit. I wanted to say that earlier.
I was so annoyed by it when, again, in the second Spider-Man game where a nigga from Harlem, Miles Morales, a nigga from New York is coming out, not in waves, not in a fucking Caesar, but in a fucking Killmonger hairstyle. I was like, nah, this is overplayed. They fucking killed it for me, bro. They killed it for me. Killed it.
It wasn't the electric powers that got you.
No.
His electric sword that he now has.
He has a sword in the game. He does not have a sword in the game.
No, but in the comics he does.
No, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
Miles Morales electric sword.
Okay. Also,
I'm gonna show you how dumb this is, dude. It's just a lightsaber. He just has a lightsaber.
First of all, so whomever's out there writing new comic book characters, especially black comic book characters, can you not have what the fuck?
I'm Spider-Man.
Can you not? First of all, creators of black comic book characters, can you give us something outside of electric based power, please? Please.
It's like they all heard the song "It's Electric" and they just were like, "Every black hero's electric."
Hey, you know this Black Spider-Man, electric based power. It was fucking crazy.
And you want to know what's crazy is I don't think I've ever seen any of them use it to restart.
Nope, never.
Why can't we get the black cardiologist superhero? Where's that guy?
That guy. Where are you at? Where are you at? He's not breathing. Sure, zip there, done, and
clear.
Use common logic. Common logic.
behind that. Like, goddamn, Thor used Mjolnir to restart someone's heart. Like, come on. Like,
Well,
yeah.
Maggot is technically not black; he's blue, but
He's South African.
yeah, he's African. I mean,
So he's from the motherland, but he has insect powers. That too. That I feel like that's a subgroup too. Like,
what? Oh, completely color swapped black people.
no, like he's a nigga that likes bugs. Like why can't we just have like a good interesting backstory?
That is interesting. How's liking bugs not interesting? I think that's interesting. Maggot is one of my favorites. See,
it's the name, bro. The name that bugs me though. Like, come on, you can come up with
it's supposed to. Is Maggot.
You just got lazy with the naming and branding.
So I know that like Fox still owns like a part of X-Men, right?
Disney does.
Whatever, because they bought Fox. Disney owns it, right?
Yep.
But doesn't that also mean now that like they have like, why are they coming out with all these fucking shows when they could give me a fucking X-Force show? Give me X-Force. X-Force is one of my favorite fucking teams of all time, and they only bring them up once.
Gotta make it marketable.
It is marketable. It's got Cable in it, who's already been in a Deadpool movie. Yeah. You can get Domino in there, who was already in a Deadpool movie. Like they briefly showed the werewolf chick that's in it. Omega Red's in there, and Omega Red hasn't been in shit.
Mm-hmm. Isn't 23 in there too? X-23 in there too?
Yeah, but that's a different part at one point. So yeah, you could have X-23 in there.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, Psylocke. Psylocke is a part of the X-Force. So that really hot ass version of Psylocke that did nothing.
I love you, man. Nah.
Yeah, we get Olivia Munn back to be Psylocke.
Darwin. I'm going through the list of black superheroes. Midnight's Fire.
Sunspot.
Yeah. No, timeout. They race swapped Sunspot. They made him Brazilian, and
he was Filipino. He was a black Filipino. What happened?
They made him Brazilian in X-Men 97.
What?
Yes, they did. Or Portuguese. Excuse me. They made him Portuguese. He's from a Portuguese high-end rich family. And X-Men 97, the show? Yes.
Wolfsbane was the wolf girl I was talking about. Wolfsbane.
Okay.
She's an X-Force.
Bishop. The
Bishop is one of the leaders of X-Force.
Everyone wants an Isaiah Bradley spot, like the Black Captain America, the first Black Captain America, Isaiah Bradley.
Bro, he used to be like black. What happened?
Sunspot?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made him Portuguese.
He was always just black. Like they never really said what he was. He was just a black entity. I just always assumed he was black.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I was wrong.
Mm.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at old Sunspot right here.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this dude has the best waves. He's got like
like Osborne.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit longer. But I mean, look at that. Look at that hair, dog. Like, look how tight those waves are.
I can see the Brazilian. I mean, I can see him being Brazilian as pictured, those.
Yeah, but I mean, not this one, because this one he kind of looks like Shaft, with the flip up.
No, I can still see him being Brazilian. That picture, pop up collar, chest out. Yes. Not on the favelas. Okay. Yes.
When I was 9, I didn't really know the difference. All right, like
not like to put things in perspective. Now, yes, I could see how you could make that correlation. I just feel like that's a little too flamboyant.
Oh, I think he is gay. I think Sunspot is gay.
No, I feel like in the realm of like Luke Cage looked badass,
Well, except for the ones where he was wearing chains.
Yeah, that outside of that, like
Outside of the one where, yeah.
Well, like,
Okay, yeah, here's an exclusive Sunspot figure, all right, from the 90s. This is why I thought he was black, all right?
oh Lord. Oh Lord.
all his action figures, he's the darkest person. Period.
First of all, it was the 90s, so you know, like, I thought that is a horrible picture, by the way. That's a horrible picture.
I don't even know who that is. That's supposed to be Sunspot. So,
I mean, from like X-Men Evolution, like, I'm so confused.
no, he evolved into something. I don't know what the fuck he did. Man became a black hole.
I guess here, let's go a couple more minutes here. If there's anything, what do you want to see? I guess moving forward, as far
I
as
want them to start getting weird. I think that's the only way that we are going to get. I want they promised us what if movies. Remember, this we were already supposed to be in the phase that was giving us what if movies.
Mhm.
I want to see Storm Thor, like when she picks up Mjolnir.
Mhm.
I want to see Magneto beat the fuck out of Thor with his own hammer, because that happens in the comics. All right,
Mhm.
he can't pick up the hammer, so he picks up the earth underneath the hammer and then he throw the hammer at him. He's like, I don't gotta pick up your hammer, bitch. I'll just pick up the earth.
And it still counts. No, I think their rendition of What If was to kind of dabble in their own properties.
But that's so lame.
Like,
you're already losing money left and right. Go for it. Let's be crazy. Let's get a maggot movie.
Because I will say, because they did an episode for Marvel Zombies, which had a really decent comic book run, which I was very interested to see how they were doing.
I never read that shit. That was one of the ones that went by me.
I didn't read it either, but I was aware of Marvel Zombies. But I was actually interested to see how they were gonna like animate it, and it felt like an episode of Walking Dead. Like it felt like a zombie movie, and like in the worst ways possible. And you're like, okay, like in a good way. Like you're like, okay, this is a good way to kind of introduce them. If there's any episode in the 3 seasons of What If you should watch, I think that one in particular is a really good watch. They did a good one on Strange, on how he ended up fucking up his universe by trying to save Kristen, or whatever her name is,
the girlfriend.
Yeah, he ends up creating like a nexus and ends up fucking up his universe. So there are good one-offs on it, but it's not to what we want as like nerds, where hey, like I want a what if between, hey, let's give us an X-Men versus Avengers what if, which again, don't piggyback off of that comic series, because that shit sucked. If you read X-Men versus Avenger, I was so mad at the end of it. So mad.
No, give me the teams that nobody talks about anymore. You know what I mean? Like
Thunderbolts. I wanted to.
Well,
like the original Thunderbolts from the comic.
What happened? Like, okay, so what? We don't have Captain America anymore. Why don't we get Captain Canada?
Nah. No interest in there. Not marketable.
I didn't say it'd be marketable. I just said I wanted to see it.
Not marketable. Not marketable.
I know, but they're already going. It's dying. It's over. It's just over. It's been 20 years. Before you guys don't have the money to make these stupid big budget movies, give me crazy ones, all right? I want the ones that I go back and watch, like the Star Wars holiday special. You know what I mean? I want the movies that people go back and go, why the fuck did they make this? I want those movies. I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready for the dying throes.
I want them to end the MCU. Like, same. I want them to, I think,
make animated movies again.
The expectation was high because it was something new, that we were experiencing. So yes, it felt like every movie felt like an event that mattered in the grand scheme of things, because they've detracted themselves so far off of it. Like, I think it should be just 4 movies per, 4 movies. You're getting your Fantastic Four movie, you're getting your X-Men movie, you're getting your Blade movie, and then maybe we do a Captain America something to kind of fix up the bullshit to lead us into Avengers, and then that's it. And then you do Avengers 2.
Want them to end it?
Huh?
How would you to seriously end the universe? Like, I would like the One Above All to come out. I would like for someone to come out and give me an eraser event. Like, just be like, boom. So that way 15, 20 years down the line, we can reboot it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want Galactus to eat Earth 616.
Yeah, that's not happening. But I think that's what the hope. My hope is for Secret Wars, because Secret Wars is a convergence of all the universes, Spider-Man's, Captain America's. So this allows Marvel to just funnel in all the IPs and say, hey, this is it. This is going to be moving forward. This is going to be, this. I think when I think the second run of Secret Wars, it was like a mix of Ultimate Marvel and then Earth 616, and then once they got to Secret Wars, once that event happened, it kind of set the timeline for what modern Marvel was after the second run of Secret Wars. So I would love, and it would fit in that realm of, hey, Secret Wars becomes such an omega event erasure that moving forward, hey, we can do an X-Men movie 5 years from now, and it has no correlation because now it's just,
it needs to be longer than 5 years. It needs to be longer than that. We've had 23 years of comic movies at this point, dude. We need a 10-year break. I need comedy movies to come back. All right, like I need
bad B movies to come back so we can have decent movie soundtracks. Like.
Please tell me you've seen Knights of Badass. Yeah, you watched it.
We watched it with it. Yes.
Yeah, I need movies like that to come back.
I'm tired of these. I appreciate them, but I'm tired that any major movie event has to be a drawn out 6-7 year event. Like Sinners, for instance. As Sinners was such a good movie on its own, as soon as it got well received, hey, let's come up with a Sinners universe. And it's like, no, let it fucking breathe as a standalone bullshit. Like, it doesn't have to be this hodgepodge rollout plan to make money off of and kill an IP. Like, I'm over it, bro. Like,
Sinners is the movie that let Black people know that Irish people are also slaves.
Funny. That movie was really good. I'll give Kluger that. He did his research, and even and look at that movie. It was such an awesome. Okay, this movie.
Sinners is their this generation's. Oh my god, baby! What's the terrible vampire movie with the dick gun?
With the dick gun?
Dick gun, not Tyler. No.
Dusk Till Dawn. It's their version of Dusk Till Dawn.
Really? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yes. But I love the fact that this movie could have doubled as a comedy movie. It could have doubled as a party movie. It could have doubled as a fucking civil rights movie. There was so many themes thrown at it, and then once you got to the vampire part, you're like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. The point I'm trying to make is if you're having an issue, Marvel, wink wink, with trying to get a script for a vampire movie, wink wink, just call up Coogler, because Coogler's been there for you guys multiple times. I don't know why it's not hard to make a fucking vampire movie, Blade movie, but yes, I'm there with you. I want bad B-rated movies with excellent movie soundtracks. I'm done with superhero movies. I'm done with novel movies. Respectfully, I'm done with the Harry Potters, the Hunger Games.
HBO is rebooting Harry Potter. There you go.
I'm done with there are thousands and thousands and thousands of scripts out there, Hollywood. There's no way that a major studio has to rehash and reboot the same bullshit and just dilute the quality of what's out there. Like, so
All right. Well, I think that wraps up anything I have to say.
so I'm with you here. Let's end it all. Let's get off the fucking feeder and then just let's, I guess, end the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let's get that trending. So,
Agree.
but I appreciate you, homie. I'm glad to do this again with you. Episode 3 of the 2F and Idiots podcast. Go ahead. What is your socials? Where can we find you, Mr. Smog?
You can find me at Smog the Wise on Kick and Twitch.
All right. And then I'm BigPoppaETJ. You can find me on Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, all of the above. At BigPoppaETJ, as my daughter crawls underneath the table for some reason. I don't know why in the background, but sure, that's how we're going to end the episode, where I'm going to have to edit out some baby feet. But yeah, again, thank you again. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, so do check us out on there. And then again, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, feel free, again, leave the feedback. I see the reviews, I see the feedback. I love it. I love the support. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate being able to do this here with my brother, man. It's always fun time.
I don't appreciate it. God damn, this is the only thing you have to do with your time.
Fuck you, asshole.
Not you, them. Good Lord, you just listened to us ramble for an hour? My God, you could have learned about World War II.
Something. But we love you guys. Thumbs up. Get 5 stars.